Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Oh my goodness, there are so many of you guys here today. It is amazing. First off, I do have some announcements. I do want to have a quick reminder that I'm still having going on hold on, if I get my overlays figured out here. The scavenger hunt started yesterday. That is still going on and will be going on up through Sunday. If you want to check that out, I have the link to all the information about it down in the description down below. Now, on Monday, we had a giveaway going on, but unfortunately, during the Star Stable live stream, the giveaway was not working correctly. So we instead did a giveaway through the comments on that YouTube video. And yesterday, I did pick the winner, but I decided to wait to announce it till today. So without further ado, the winner for the giveaway for the little custom stablemate and the rope halter and necklace is Emily Pittman. Congratulations, Emily. I don't know if you're here on the stream right now, but I will contact you a little bit later today and we'll try to get in touch and get that all figured out so you can claim your giveaway prize. And I'm so excited that we're doing all this and stuff. This is really fun. And remember, there is another giveaway that is going on for the traditional Breyer Verdatus, however you say his name. I have no idea. But that is also going on, and that is going on up through Sunday. You can find that post in my YouTube community posts and all over my social media and stuff. So congratulations, Emily. And lastly, for announcements, we will have another live stream tomorrow, and it'll be kind of a fun, chill live stream with a BreyerFest throwback theme. We'll be going through some different BreyerFest experience videos from the past, and I'll just be commentating on them basically, and we'll just chat and hang out and enjoy some past BreyerFest experiences. That is happening tomorrow at the same time as this stream, which is 1 o'clock p.m. Pacific or 4 o'clock p.m. Eastern. And that'll probably be like 2 or 3 hours. I'm not sure yet. I'm still getting the schedule for that figured out, but I think that'll be a lot of fun. But now, without further ado, we'll start setting up for the Battle of the Models. Actually, let me show you guys the bracket on here. Where is it? It's somewhere. Nope, not that one. I'm sorry, I have like a lot of different... this is a little bit different from my normal live stream setup, so I have a lot more things to look at and deal with than normal. Where is it at on here? Oh my goodness, I lost my thing. Oh wait, here it is. Hold on, I'll move it up to the top here. So this is what the bracket, it's very big, it's hard to see, I'm sorry. But the bracket has all 32 BreyerFest models on here. Unfortunately, Breyer did not announce their live auction models and stuff until basically yesterday and then a couple before that. So I really didn't have time to try and insert those into this bracket as well. But I do have all of the other BreyerFest models, from the special runs to the store specials to the celebration horse and raffle models and stablemates and all of that. So we're going to be going through model by model. And without further ado, I'll get this going. Hopefully it will work. I refreshed some stuff on the giveaway pages and stuff. Well, not giveaway pages, on the bot pages and stuff and my account and whatnot. So let's see if this will work here. And you guys will have 3 minutes and 20 seconds to vote on each model. Oh, here we go. It is working. So our first model contestants here is the celebration horse Reggie versus Dyflin, the early bird raffle model. Let me try and get this all centered up here. Hopefully you guys can see it well. And that 3 minutes, it's basically 3 minutes, I'd say, for each poll here. Because, why won't this cooperate? Sorry, I'm like talking to myself here now. There we go. Hopefully it's registering. I don't know why it's not registering yet. It should be registering your guys' votes, though. Come on, Cloudbot. You can do this for me. I don't know why it does not like YouTube chat, apparently, or something. I don't know why. No, I swear, Cloudbot, if you are not gonna work for this, this is gonna be a huge problem. And I refreshed everything. I, like, literally logged in and out of my YouTube account, which I hardly ever do, to make sure that this would work. And it is not wanting to work. Oh my goodness, what is wrong with this thing? Oh my gosh, this is so frustrating. I am so sorry, guys. I really do not understand why it's not working. Hold on, I'm gonna see if there's something on here that I missed. Because right now it is just not loading. What is wrong with this? If this doesn't work, I'll end up trying to, like, do another bot or something else. Hopefully it will work, though, if I can figure out why it's not working here. Oh my goodness, why? Why do you do this to me? YouTube technology, Cloudbot technology stuff. Oh man, this is so frustrating. I'm so sorry, guys. Just hang in there and we'll get this fixed. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry, guys. Don't worry, I'm gonna figure this out. I'm gonna get this fixed, hopefully. This is so weird, because this has worked before in the past when I've done voting on the Star Stable streams, so I'm not sure why it has decided to just stop working now. It is super strange. I'm trying to do my best here and fix it, though. In the meantime, I'm not sure. I'll play some. Actually, I have some Celtic music we can kind of turn on. And in the meantime, I will continue to work on this and hopefully get this fixed within the next few minutes or so. I don't know why this is not wanting to work. I really do not know. I feel like, I don't know if something changed in the YouTube settings, possibly, and that is why stuff is not working anymore. Like it used to, because it was working last week. This is so very strange. Alright, I might be opening and closing polls here and there if, trying to see if they'll, whoops, if they'll work, even if they're not the right poll for this moment. Let's see. Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Why is this not working? Alright, it still appears to not be working. Man, this is so strange. I can't figure out what on earth is different from the other times I've done it. Ivy Friendfire, thank you for subscribing. We'll try to get this hopefully sorted out here soon. I really cannot figure out what happened. What is different from the last time I tried setting this all up. As far as I can tell, everything is pretty much the same. The commands are the same. It should still be the vote 1 on there. But it's like the actual bot itself is just not working. Oh my gosh. I think I figured out the problem, and it's a really, really stupid mistake if this fixes it. Okay, let's try this again. Will it work? Yes! Oh my gosh, I am so okay. The issue is that what happened is that the CloudBot was not enabled. There's like a little tiny little switch at the top of the page, and it's been switched off. That's why it has not been working. That is probably why it didn't work on Monday either. Oh my gosh, it was such a simple and silly thing. Well, now we can get back to our regular scheduled voting and whatnot. I am sorry, I just had a dumb. I had the dumb, and I don't know. I don't know how out of everything I was looking for, that was the one thing I missed. Good to know that it is actually working now. Thank you guys for being so patient, and yay, now it is actually working. So far, Reggie is in the lead. Dyflin's catching up a little bit, though. I don't want to give, like, too much of my own opinions on these models, because I don't want you guys to, like, vote based on my own opinions. But I do love both of these guys. I think they are gorgeous. And I am looking forward to getting the celebration horse and seeing him in person. I think that is going to be super cool. And I saw a question of, can you vote more than once? No, you can only vote one time. But, yeah, it should count your vote as long as you do that exclamation point vote as one word and then a space 1 or 2. Then it should register your vote and you're good to go. Ooh, this is actually pretty neck and neck right now. 40 votes for Reggie and 33 for Dyflin. I still can't believe myself right now. I'm just like, oh my gosh. How is it that one? Well, I think it's because I just didn't see it and I was thinking that it wasn't that simple of a problem to fix, you know? So I just can't believe that this one little simple problem is what's been causing all this trouble from Monday's stream to the beginning of this stream was just a super simple little switch I had to click to make sure that it was turned on. Oh my gosh. Okay, we're getting towards the end here, so make sure you get your vote in. There is a few, like about 10 seconds delay from the stream. That's why I added that 20-second buffer to each of these polls. So it's going to be hopefully to help buffer the time, or help make up for the time that the stream has the delay. So far, Reggie is in the win though with 50 votes. Oh my gosh, I can't believe how many of you guys are here today. It's so wonderful. Thank you all so much for being here. This is incredible. And maybe we should, well, now that everything's working, maybe we should do a little giveaway in a little while and see if we can have another little extra surprise giveaway since I figured out what's wrong here. Okay, so Reggie has won. I'm sorry, I looked away for a minute and the poll ended. Alrighty, so let me close that. And we will click on Reggie as he will ascend in the bracket. And now next up is Orkney and Jersey, the two stablemates for the single day stablemates. Two of the single day stablemates. A little gold, and if you don't know the names of the models, I made sure that the first name is always like the first model on the left. So it says Orkney versus Jersey, so that first one is Orkney and that second one is Jersey. So hopefully that will be easy enough to figure out and all. Oh my goodness, this is so fun and exciting, and I'm really glad I get to see your guys' votes on what your favorite models are and stuff. It's super fun. And I also forgot to mention, I believe there's going to be a total of 5 rounds. So this first round is going to take a long time to, not a long time, but a little while to get through. And then on the second round, it will be all the models that were voted on in the first round. And then the third round is all the models that won from that round, if that makes sense. Until we get to the final round, which will be a vote between 2 models. And hello, Kitty's Jam. I'm trying to read the chat as the poll's going on here. It is going by pretty quickly at points though, so I'm very sorry if I don't see everybody's chats. Patchy Art says they hope Cheesecake wins. Cheesecake is a pretty cool model. Yeah, well, poor Orkney is not doing as good. I mean, he's still got some pretty good votes, but Jersey is looking like the clear winner so far. Breyer said this is such a lovely event. Thank you, Breyer. I think this is really fun. I don't know, I think it's a fun idea to get everybody kind of involved, and I don't know, I'm enjoying it. If this goes well, I'll probably try to do maybe another event, like live stream event like this in the future, but we'll do like other models or other things. We'll do voting on different things of what stuff is our favorite of things, if that makes sense. Skelter Warrior 7 said, "Hey Stormy, I saw you at BreyerFest last year, but you were filming. I'm here to say hi. Hey now." Oh, hello. And if you ever see me filming or doing stuff at BreyerFest, feel free to interrupt me. Like, seriously, it's totally fine. You guys are welcome to always come up and say hello. Alright, get your last votes in if you guys haven't voted yet. It is almost over. Alright, looks like we're gonna have a pretty clear winner here. And the winner is Jersey. Alrighty, Jersey. You are moving on to the next round. And next up is Aaron versus Sky. I think I saw someone say that it's hard to choose on them, and I agree. I actually can't choose, I don't think, between these two, because I quite like both of them. I really like the colors on both of them a lot. Like, they're both fun and kind of unique colors. So far, Aaron has a lead. Also, guys, let me know if the music ever gets, like, super loud all of a sudden or something, because I'll make sure to fix it. I hopefully I don't have a huge amount of Celtic music, unfortunately, that we can play. But I have quite a bit here that'll hopefully cycle through and just be kind of a fun atmosphere for the Celtic theme. Oh, Macy Ross said, "My birthday is July 12th. Thank you for making every day toward it fun." Oh, you're so welcome, Macy, and happy early birthday. Breyer Poet said you could do the battle of the models with the celebration horses and surprise horse. Ooh, yes, that would be a lot of fun. I think we definitely need to plan for some more of these. And depending on how long these take too, like the time I did for these polls might be a little bit longer than we really need. But I just wanted to make sure that it went smoothly and stuff for the first time we do this. But we'll definitely maybe do like future ones and maybe more than just one type of model. Like we could do 2 brackets in one stream, one with surprise horses and one with the celebration horses or something fun like that. Breyer Hijinks said their birthday is July 15th. Yes, I had said happy birthday to you the last live stream, but I'll say it again. Happy birthday, as your birthday is getting closer here. I can't believe it's actually already July 8th. That is so crazy. And that BreyerFest is just 2 days away. Oh my goodness, that's craziness. Layla said my mom's friend bred her gypsy mare to cheesecake. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. He's gonna have a cheesecake baby then. That is so cool. Flareon said Schleich is amazing. I do really love Schleich. We could do a Schleich bracket at some point too. That would be fun to vote on Schleich models. Alright, the poll is almost over. Get those votes in. If you didn't get one already. Looks like though that Aaron here is gonna be the winner. Aaron is pretty popular, a pretty cool looking model. Alright, and our winner is Erin. And she will go on to the next round. Oh boy, now this is gonna be a tough one. Here is the poll for Order of the Thistle versus Fields of Heather. The 2 gorgeous, gorgeous Raffle models. I almost wasn't even sure if I should put them next to each other on this bracket because I don't even know like how you can pick. Originally, I was saying that Fields of Heather was like my favorite, but I don't know. Order of the Thistle has been really growing on me too. It's just that coloring is just so, ooh, it's so pretty. I love it. And I think once I have a Hamilton model like in my hands, I'm gonna love it a lot more. I mean, I briefly had one kind of not in my hands, but I saw one up close at BreyerFest last year, but I have not actually really seen it in person too much. Hello, Madison! Oh my gosh, your birthday is almost here as well. And what is going on is we're voting on BreyerFest models, voting for which one is going to end up getting towards the very end and become the champion of the Battle of the Breyers. And so we're doing it with only 2 models at a time though, and whichever model wins moves on to the next round to then get voted on against another model. So far, Fields of Heather has a lead, quite a big lead on the votes. I'm a little surprised because I know a lot of people do love Order of the Thistle as well. Oh my gosh, I don't know if you heard that, but I just like knocked stuff off of my computer desk. Oh my goodness. Just making a mess of myself here. Puppy Chan Bond said, where do you have to live to enter the giveaway? You can live anywhere. All of the giveaways during this BreyerFest celebration week are open worldwide, so it doesn't matter where you're at. Doesn't matter how far away I have to ship anything. I'm going to cover all the shipping costs, so anything anybody wins will be completely free. Ava said, I feel like we have to wait a bit too long. I agree. I do think I set the timer a little bit too long on this. I mostly wanted to make sure that everyone could figure out how to do it right too and stuff and make sure it was all good. But maybe on the next ones I'll like lower it by 30 seconds or so, or maybe a minute. I'm not sure. I think I will lower the times a bit on these because they are a little long. Pegasus Studios said shipping goes to the North Pole, right? LOL. I don't know. Like, if shipping goes to the North Pole, then I guess I can ship there. Yeah, Spectre Wing said, what about those of us that live on Pluto? Yeah, I don't think I could ship to Pluto, unfortunately. Well, he'll have to stay on Earth. I'm sorry, I can't ship to other planets. All right, we're almost done here. Clearly, Fields of Heather is going to be the winner. Alrighty, congrats Fields of Heather for moving on. Now, before we move on to the next one, I'm going to try and edit the times real quickly on a couple of these so they're a little bit shorter so you guys don't have to wait quite as long for each one to go through. I can do math here. Oh my gosh, I'm terrible at math. Here, we'll take it off by 30 seconds for this first one and see how that goes. So, Fields of Heather moves on. And our next one is Oak, Epona versus Oak. So far, Oak has a bit of a lead, but Epona could still catch up. Oh, getting a little closer. A little neck and neck so far. Seeing people say they like both or they don't like one or the other. Michaela says, come on, Epona! Seeing more people commenting Epona. Oh, now I'm seeing some Oaks in the chat as well. Oh my goodness, they're really getting really close. Only off by 4 votes. Madison said, I might set up a horse fest in my garden with Schleich, Breyers, and personal drawings done by me. I'm setting it up in the summer holidays that start next Friday and end in September with my friends. That sounds super duper fun. Oh, they're getting pretty neck and neck. There's about a minute left. This does feel a little long. I think I'm gonna maybe even cut down the maybe I'll just cut it off by a whole minute possibly on the polls, or maybe 45 seconds. I don't know. We'll see how this plays out. If it's pretty much done here, then I might shorten it to 1 minute. Not 1 minute, but make the polls like 2 minutes and 20 seconds long. Oh my gosh, they are really neck and neck though. Only off by 2 votes. If you haven't voted yet, get your vote in. There's still a little bit of time. Oh my gosh, they're literally neck and neck right now. Oh no, how do we even pick if it's gonna be a tie? Oh my goodness, guys, it was our first tie. That is crazy. I actually had not thought ahead of time on what to do when we have a tie. So I'm not sure what we should do. Maybe we will have to start the poll. We'll do a lightning fast round. We'll do a lightning fast round of the poll again here. Hold on, let me reset it up. This time we're only gonna have 60 seconds. Are you guys ready for the lightning fast poll? As soon as the cloud bot pops up on there, you can vote in. So here we go, lightning fast round on voting for Epona and Oak again. And there it is. Alright, the delay on the stream is unfortunate, so it's not as climactic as saying, vote now, but here we go! Oh my gosh, they're still neck and neck right now. Oh, getting lots of more votes in! It's funny because it takes the bot a second to like get everybody's votes, so it's really funny when it's like at a standstill and then all of a sudden, boom, a lot of votes. It is still neck and neck, oh my gosh, 51 to 51. Oh, now Oak has a tiny bit of a lead. Nope, Oak is still holding a little bit of that lead, but okay, there's 10 seconds left, which by the time you guys see the stream means, or see the stream, it'll probably be over by now. But it looks like Oak might have won. Yes, he has won the lightning fast round. I am so sorry to everyone who voted to Epona. She is not going to be able to go on to the next round, but she had a really good run. Oh my goodness. She had a great run there. Alright, Oak, you're going on to the next round. Let me change the times on this real quickly. And what was I going to change it to here? Alright, so the next one here is Hamish versus Ash. And the poll will be 2 minutes and 30 seconds. Actually, I think I'm gonna... Can I change them all now? Yes, I'm gonna go through and start changing all the poll times so that they are 2 minutes and 30 seconds instead of the 3 minutes and 20 seconds. So hopefully it doesn't feel quite as long. Ash has a huge lead so far, which I'm not too surprised by, honestly. I know not everyone is a fan of the... Oh my gosh, I can't think straight. Of the animal models that Breyer does. I quite love them, but that's okay. Ash is also just super pretty. Alright, all the polls are changed now, so we should be good to go on that situation. I see someone asking about how to enter the giveaway. I have one, well actually I have a couple technically giveaways going on. I have one that you just have to go to a link and fill in, like visit these sites, and then you fill in either your email address or sign in with your Facebook or Instagram. That one is going on till Sunday, and you can find the link to that in either my YouTube community posts, or you can look on my social media like Facebook and Instagram. That post is on there and it says giveaway on it, so you can enter that through there. And then I also do have giveaway prizes for the scavenger hunt, which the information for the scavenger hunt is in the link in the video description down below. And then I'm thinking about doing another little giveaway for this stream, maybe like after we do a break or something like that. And to enter that one, it will be super easy. You just have to type Raffle in the chat, but that won't be for right now. That'll be in a little while. I'll let you guys know when that starts. All right, so we clearly Ash won that one. That one was not a close call at all. So Ash shall move on to the next one. Now it is Lou versus Bridget and Beltane. I actually quite like both of these guys. There are all three of these models. They're very cute. I decided to keep the mare and foal together in this voting situation because it just felt easier, and they do come together, so it kind of made sense. So far, Bridget and Beltane have a pretty strong lead. That also doesn't surprise me too much. And Kelly said, "Arg, they are so cute, though. They are so cute." Oh, and I see Ivy said, I think, oh my gosh, I'm sorry, the chat's moving so fast that it's hard for me to catch up on things. But Ivy Friendfire said, "Stormy, can you wish me a happy birthday?" Of course, happy birthday, Ivy. I'm seeing a couple people say that it's hard for them to choose between them, and I don't blame you. I mean, they're both really cute. Again, I'm not going to try to give too much of my own opinions on them because I don't want to accidentally sway the vote one way or another. But I think they're both very cute. From what I've heard, it sounds like that the Mare and Foal are going to be pretty popular ones. All right, I feel like everybody's getting like really good at voting on here, so maybe I'll lower the times on the voting even more, just because you guys are going like lightning fast now. Oh my goodness! So we're gonna lower the time just a tiny bit more on the next polls, and then in about 20 minutes or so, we will take a break, or whenever. We'll see what happens first. I think we'll not get through this first round before then, but we will take a short break in about 20 minutes, and then we will continue on from there. All right, looks like we got our pretty clear winner of Bridget and Beltane. All right, they are going to move on to the next round. Next up is Thorn and Boudica, or Boudica, however you say her name. I don't know why I'm just so bad at pronouncing everything. I keep calling her Boudica or Boudica, but I don't know if that is actually how you say her name. I should look it up, honestly. This is actually going to be a really interesting one. I don't know which way this one's going to go, because I feel like these are both not super popular models, or at least from what I've seen, these are not like the high top favorite special runs for this year. So I'm curious to see who's gonna win this one. So far Thorn has a very strong lead. And someone said they don't like either of them. Yeah, that's gonna be hard to vote if you're not a fan of either of them. But then someone else says they are a fan of both of them. Stormhooves said they're a fan of both. That is true. I forgot to, if you guys don't already know, Breyer did say that the Thorn is the one that's going to be the 50-50 split of half of them are going to be matte and then the other half are going to be glossy. All right, I think we got a pretty clear winner here, and I'm a little surprised. I did not think that Thorn. Well, I wasn't sure how the outcome would be, but I didn't think Thorn would have such a high lead. I'm seeing some not not love for both of these models in the chat, which is just funny to see. It's funny to see your guys' opinions. Schwinn said, I'm sorry, I hope that's how you pronounce her name, said they think he will be pretty in gloss. I do think he will be pretty in gloss. I wish Breyer would post a picture so we'd get to see what he'd look like in gloss, but it'd be fun to see when people get him the pictures of him. Alright, so Thorn is going to move on. Alright, and so that is half, we've done half of the first. Oh, hold on, we're not doing these two yet. Hold on, let me see. I need to, is it gonna force me to do these? Oh no, it is gonna force me to do these, guys. Hold on. Hold on, everybody. I didn't expect that it was gonna force me to do the bracket this way. So hold on, we're gonna have to redo something a little bit here, but that's okay. So instead of multiple rounds, we're gonna have to, I guess, vote on like one side of the bracket and then vote on the other, if that makes sense. I'm sorry, I'm having to reselect all of these so that it doesn't mess up here. Alright, so our next two is going to be Bellano, Castle RM, and Jersey, but let me make the poll for them first because I did not have a poll ready for them yet. But once I get that situated, we'll get it started here. So we have Reggie. Oh my goodness. When I try to type fast during a live stream, it just does not end well. Alright, here we go. Hopefully, whoops. Oh no, I messed it up. I'm so sorry. Hold on. Ah, this thing is a little frustrating. I don't know why it doesn't let you match things up immediately, but we're doing Reggie the celebration horse versus versus Jersey the stablemate. I'm sorry, this is going the way it is. I'm trying to not mess it up, hopefully, this time. Alright, there it is. I need to fix some stuff on my computer so we don't keep doing that. Oh no, I didn't start the poll. I'm sorry, I thought I did. Whoopsies. Hold on. I need to find the poll first. There it is. Very, very sorry about that. I did not see what I was doing there. Alright, now it is up. So if you did just vote again because I did not have the poll running like I thought I did. So far, Reggie's got a high lead, which is not too surprising, I don't think. Someone said the chat goes 500 miles per hour all of a sudden. That is very true. Once voting starts, the chat just goes crazy. And Lizzie asked, did Fields of Heather win by a landslide? Not a huge landslide, but he did have a pretty strong lead. I thought it was going to be a little bit more neck and neck, but he did have a pretty good lead on him. And Hammond Khan said, this makes me realize how much I like the models this year. For sure. It's really does kind of make you feel like, oh, I actually do really like these models, and look how pretty this one is. How do I pick between these two? And all of that fun stuff. Maple asks, can you make the voting 1 minute and 30 seconds? I don't know if I'll make it quite that short, but I will continue to make it a little bit shorter since the voting is happening so much quicker now. I will make the next vote ones shorter here. I'll make them like 2 minutes. I think that should be good. 2 minutes, or well, I had it 2 minutes and let's see, what should I do it as? Maybe we'll do like 100 and not 100. I'm sorry. The when I'm typing in the minutes here, it's by like hundreds and stuff. So maybe we shall do it at like, yeah, maybe just 2 minutes. I don't know. I do want to make sure everybody gets their vote in time and isn't too rushed. But it looks like Reggie is definitely gonna win this round. Pretty much by a landslide. Alrighty, Reggie. You are gonna be moving on to the next round, which I'm gonna have to make another poll for because I really did not expect that it was gonna be doing this. But first, let's get this going. So this is Aaron versus Fields of Heather. And also, please excuse me if Oh, I'm very sorry. I did accidentally mute myself there when I was typing. This is why I can't type and do streams, because I end up muting myself. I am very sorry about that. I don't think I said anything important, though. I think I was just talking about that I needed to replay the music, and maybe I'll look for some more different music for us to play as well. I don't know. I don't think I said anything important then. I was just typing out the next poll there, which is about to end, and clearly Fields of Heather is going to be the winner. Alright, poll complete, and Fields of Heather will move on. Ooh, now this is going to be an interesting matchup. Let me get this next poll started up here. And this is between Oak and Ash, and hopefully I don't mute myself this time and not realize it. Alrighty, here we go. Oh boy, I really am curious to see how this will turn out. I feel like these are both very, very popular special runs this year. And they're both drafters. Stormhoof said, "Ugh, I can't choose, no!" They're pretty neck and neck. Oh my goodness, this is interesting. This is very interesting. 50 versus 49. Oh, Oak has a tiny bit more lead now. Only by 2 votes though. Ash could sneak up on him. Oh my goodness, they are so neck and neck. Ash now has a lead by 1 vote. Oh, now he's got... No, he still has... Oh, 2 votes now. 2 vote lead. Oh, it's so close. Will any more votes come in time? Let's see. Oh, now he's a 3 vote lead. Ash is the winner. That was a really close one. Oh my goodness. Alright, Ash, you are moving on. And we're going to do, I think, 1 more vote. And then we will take a break. Let's see who our next... Oh, we have Bridget and Beltane and Thorn next here. Let me get their poll started. Oh my gosh, I'm also terrible at spelling, by the way. Let's see, how do we spell her name again? I don't want to look totally crazy. And, like, I don't know, like I don't know what I'm doing by misspelling everything on here. I think this is gonna be, I think I already know how this poll is gonna end up. But we shall see once I get it going here. Hold on just a moment. Alrighty, here we go. I'm sorry it takes me a while to set up the set up the polls. I tried to have as many of them already pre-set up as possible, but they don't always, I can't always plan for them, though, when we have the different matchups like this. So far, Bridget and Beltane has a very, very strong lead. I'm not too surprised, honestly. I think both, or technically all three of these models are super cute. But I'm not surprised about the Mare Foal at all. And Puppy Chan is asking if Breyers are hollow. It kind of depends on the models, but most of them are hollow. Kelly said, I love Appies, but the foal, I just cannot vote. I've been really liking Appaloosas a lot lately, actually. I've noticed that a lot of my favorite models have been Appaloosas lately. Alright, it looks like we have a pretty clear winner here. Canty Running asked, is there going to be room sales, but online? Technically, yes. People are selling on a Facebook page that's called something like BreyerFest room sales or something like that. So there is still room sales going on. Just like virtually, you know, people selling models online instead. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and take a break, a 5-minute break, but then after that we will vote on the next models, which I think, they're gonna be the other half of the bracket models, I think, or no. I guess how this bracket thing is working is it's doing all of the ones on the left side first, so we're gonna be voting against these models that we've been voting on, if that makes sense. Alright guys, I will see you in just a few minutes here. everybody. Welcome back. And I don't know if you can do a giveaway and a poll at the same time. And I don't really want to find out right now. So we're going to start off with a giveaway. And it should work this time since I figured out why it wasn't working last time. And you all have 5 minutes to enter. All you have to do is type Raffle in the YouTube chat. And it will get started right now. So hopefully, you guys will enjoy it. It's not anything super special of a giveaway, but it's like an additional little giveaway bundle I had kind of started making up and then didn't have like set for anything exactly. And I decided, you know what, we're gonna give this away during the live stream. And yes, it is working. That is really good to see. I'm really happy about that. I'm seeing you guys entering on here, which is awesome. There are 54 people that have entered. Oh, 69 people that have entered. Oh my goodness, so many people. And it will refresh in a minute and it'll probably say how many other people have entered. Yep, there we go, 83. Oh my goodness. This is so exciting. I'm so glad it's actually working now. This is so great. And the Streamlabs bot is supposed to tell you if you get your raffle ticket in there, but it's a little slow because there's so many people. But there's 89 people now. Oh my goodness, there's still over 3 minutes left. So if you are having trouble getting logged in or anything, don't worry. You will be entered into. You still have time to enter for it. And I will let you guys know that the next models that are going to be voted on are Reggie and Fields of Heather, if you need to think about who you're going to vote for at all. But I will do that. We'll do the next voting session after the giveaway here. Oh, and someone asked what the raffle is, and no worries, it is for a Breyer Unicorn Stablemate, but it will also have some other goodies in there, like a necklace and a rope halter, and maybe something else. I don't know. I haven't completely made up the little bundle yet, so it's going to be kind of a mystery of what exactly you're going to get, but it will be a few different goodies. And there are 40 minutes, well, 2 minutes. Why am I saying oh my gosh, I'm like, sometimes I think I'm dyslexic, I swear. There's about a little over 2 minutes left. And unfortunately, I do not have like an overlay that I can put on the screen so you guys can see the timer for it, but it is what it is, unfortunately. Alright, so far there is 108 entries. Oh my goodness, so many entries. You guys are amazing. And someone asked when the winner will be chosen. They will be chosen as soon as the giveaway ends, which is now in about 1 minute and 30 seconds. I just want to make sure to give people lots of, not a crazy huge amount of time, but enough time to enter. I know I've done some I've watched some live streams before where they had giveaways, and because of the stream delays, I wasn't like able to get in most of the time because by the time they're like, we're gonna start a giveaway, and then it was like only maybe a minute long. And by the time I was like, oh, I need to pull up the chat and type in and stuff, and then by then it was like, oh, the giveaway's over already. So I'm trying to make sure you guys have a lot of time. There's a little less than a minute left now. Alright, and there's 120 entries. I know the other day I thought I could, like, name off everybody's entries to make sure everyone got theirs in, but it would take me too long to name off everybody, I think. But it seems to definitely be counting everyone's tickets, so as long as you type Raffle, you should be good to go. Okay, we have 122 entries now. All right, it's almost over. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's time to pick a winner. There was 123 entries total. And let's pick a winner. All right, who's it gonna be? I wish I had some drum roll sound effects, and I should have turned my music back on. But okay, here we go. Pick a winner. And the winner is Marissa Reeves. Congratulations, Marissa Reeves. You have won the giveaway for the Stablemate Unicorn Mystery Bundle. I will contact you a little bit later today. Or if you want to contact me directly, you can also go to my channel page, and on the, I think it's on the About section towards the bottom, there's a thing that says contact. You can contact me through there as well. But congratulations! Oh my gosh, this is so cool that I actually got the giveaway to work this time. And all of this fun stuff. Oh my goodness. And also, I don't know if they're still here, but Emily Pittman, I think I saw you in the chat a little bit earlier, but you won the giveaway for the Monday Stablemate giveaway with Star Stable and stuff. So I'll be contacting you as well to get your information so we can send you that out next week as well. This is very exciting. Oh my goodness, I'm excited to be able to do this with you guys, or for you guys. You guys know what I mean, hopefully. All right, so now that is good and done, and I will be doing more giveaways in the future, by the way. So don't be too disappointed if you didn't win this time. I'm already thinking of how I want to do some more giveaways in the future, during live streams, not during live streams, different live stream games, all kinds of stuff. All right, let's go ahead and get back to the voting session here. Get everything reset up for that. All right, so our next ones are Reggie and Fields of Heather. And Creative Breyer's official asked, how do you organize the phrase? For the scavenger hunt, it's in the order of the clues. So if the first, for example, like let's say, I think I said in my example, like the first letter was A or something, I don't know. But like, for example, if your answer for your first clue is a number and that number equals A, then A is the first letter of the secret phrase, if that makes sense. I wish I would have had more time to do like a more in-depth video to show how it works and stuff, but I've been really crunched on time this week to make sure that everything was all good and set up and ready to go. I'm still actually getting everything ready for tomorrow's stream, so it just feels kind of last minute. I'm rushing to get everything done, but I feel like so far it's been going pretty well though. Like, I just can't believe that BreyerFest is already almost here. It feels like time goes by so quickly. So Fields of Heather right now has a very strong lead. There's about 30 seconds left. But it looks like he's probably going to be the winner here. I can't say I'm too surprised. Reggie had a really good run there, but, you know, Fields of Heather is pretty popular. All right, almost up. I think we can safely declare Fields of Heather as the winner. I'm waiting for the poll time to run out here. And there we go. Fields of Heather will move on, and let's see who he is up against. Oh, actually, no, we have to vote on Ash and Bridget and Beltane first here. So let me get the poll for them started. And I'm trying to do this quickly, so I very much apologize if I misspell any of the models' names here. This is actually going to be kind of an interesting matchup too. I'm not sure who's gonna. Well, I think I have an idea who might win this one, but we'll see. These are again both very popular. Oh, Did I do the poll the right time? I guess I did. I've been making them a little bit shorter here and there, so we can hopefully make sure we get through everybody in time. So far, Ash is winning. Oh, Bridget and Beltane caught up a little bit there. Too bad this doesn't, if the poll did it a little bit more in real time, it would be more interesting, I feel like, instead of it having to, like, refresh after a few seconds. But if it was, like, actually real time, I'd be, like, trying to do a racehorse announcer voice, like, and then Ash is in the lead, but Bridget and Beltane are coming up on the side or whatever. I don't know. I don't know how to talk like a racehorse announcer person. I have no idea. But they are pretty close now. Ash, oh, Bridget and Beltane almost had a lead for a second there. Ash has a lead of only 1 vote. This could go either way. I'm surprised. Well, I kind of thought that Ash would maybe have, like, a pretty obvious lead, but no, they are pretty neck and neck. This is really interesting. Oh, Bridget and Beltane just snuck ahead in front. Oh my goodness, there's only 10 seconds left. Oh, who's gonna win? It could be anyone. Oh, Bridget and Beltane got higher now. And it looks like they have won. Oh my gosh, that was a really interesting poll. Poor Ash almost had it. He was so close. All right, Bridget and Beltane, you are gonna go on to the next round or the next set of horses. Oh my gosh, and actually they're going on right now. Hold on. Let me make this new poll here. And I realized I keep forgetting to turn the music back on. I'm sorry about that. Alright, I'm just gonna say Marineful because I keep messing up the name. You guys will know who I'm talking about on here. Alright, there they go. Ooh, they're neck and neck right now, but there's only, it only shows 1 vote. Oh, there it goes. It refreshed, and now we see there's a lead for Fields of Heather. And I believe, is this the last matchup for this side of the bracket? It is! Oh my goodness. So whichever one of these models wins is going to be the winner of this left side of the bracket, which I'm sorry, I can't really show you guys it super well right now. But we voted on all the models so far for the left side of the bracket, and whichever one of these wins will be the champion of the left side, and then we're going to start voting on all the models of the right side of the bracket. So far, Fields of Heather has a pretty strong lead. There's about 40 seconds left. Macy asked, have you seen the new BreyerFest app? Yes, I have, and it looks awesome. And the BreyerFest program is also up now if you guys haven't seen it yet. It does have the quantities and prices for the store specials and the pop-up store stuff. Alright, Fields of Heather is going to be the winner on here. Alright, Fields of Heather. You're the champion of the left side of the bracket. And so now, we're gonna start voting on the right side on models we have not voted on at all yet here. Starting off with Ben Ali versus Cheesecake, 2 of the BreyerFest store specials. I am really curious to see who's going to win on this one as well, because personally, I love both of these models so much, I don't think I can choose between them, because I love them both a lot. Oh, it's going back and forth right now in the polls. And I'm just, I guess I'm just gonna talk a bit while we're voting and stuff. But I was gonna originally do a video on the BreyerFest program, but since it came out kind of late and I'm still getting stuff ready for like the stream tomorrow and whatnot, I don't think I'm gonna have time to do a video on the BreyerFest program and the store special stuff and the live auction models. I mean, I technically could maybe do a video on it, like on Friday, but I don't know if I'm gonna have time or not, so I just want to say I'm sorry I can't get a video out just talking about all that stuff and showing it, but you can see the BreyerFest program and the live auction models and stuff all on their website now and on the BreyerFest app. So far, Cheesecake has a pretty strong lead. This is interesting. A little over 30 seconds left. And Cassidy asked what time is the stream tomorrow. It will be at the same time as this one at 1 p.m. Pacific or 4 p.m. Eastern. Actually, I have to figure out when the BreyerFest stuff goes live. Actually, it might be kind of a short stream tomorrow because I don't want the stream to go too long into the BreyerFest stuff necessarily, but we'll see how it goes. Alright, well, Cheesecake is the winner here. I guess I shouldn't be too surprised. I've been seeing a lot of love for Cheesecake. Alright, Cheesecake, you're moving on, buddy. And next up is the other store special, WH Top Gun, versus the pop-up store classic Green Man. I really have no idea which way this poll is going to go, so this will be interesting to see. And I forgot to change the time on it, so it's going to be a little long. Sorry about that. So far, Top Gun has a really high lead. I'm a little surprised. I thought Green Man was going to be a little bit higher, but this is interesting. I said I didn't know what to think of on these, and I really didn't, but I was kind of maybe expecting them to be a little more neck and neck, blah, 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 if I can speak correctly. But Top Gun is definitely got a high lead right now. I realized I probably could read off like the BreyerFest program while I'm sitting here waiting for the poll to finish. I could tell you guys more information about like the models and their quantities and stuff while we're sitting here. There's about 40 seconds left in the poll. Alright, well, the price of Top Gun is $70. And his quantity is 1,000. Green Man is $30, and there's a quantity of 1,500 of him, or 1,500. All right, I think we have a very, very clear winner here on who's gonna win. Not too much competition there. Just a couple seconds left. I'm waiting for it to run out. Alrighty. WH Top Gun, you are moving on, buddy. And next up is, two more pop-up shop items. But this is Mackenzie and Kelpie, the plush versus the crystal. This is also going to be an interesting matchup, I think. Like, I'm curious to see who's gonna win here. Puppy Chanbon asked how long the stream's gonna be. It's just gonna be as long as it takes us to finish this, which won't be a crazy amount of time. We have a couple, well, a few more votes to go through. At least, what do we got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's like at least 7 or 8 more matchups to do here, so however long it takes to finish those is how long the stream will be. If that makes sense. I'm just, oh my gosh, I don't know. Alright, so Mackenzie is in the lead for sure. Not a huge strong lead like we saw last time with Top Gun, but he's got quite a lead going on there. There's about 30 seconds left of the poll. And we have a pretty clear winner here. And I'm sorry, I was gonna name off the quantities of them and prices and stuff, but that's okay. Okay, so Mackenzie is moving on here. And who's next? Alright, we got 2 stablemates here. This is Airy and Kochab. So the one little green guy is like the little souvenir stablemate for the pop-up shop. And the other stablemate is in that 5-pack of stablemates. While we're voting here, I'll go ahead and name off the previous models' stuff here. So Mackenzie, the plush, he is $10, and there is 1,000 of them, 1,000 of him here. Hold on, I'm trying to zoom in so I can read what I'm doing. Okay, yes, 1,000 of him. Kelpie the Crystal are 750 of him, and he is $45. Now for these two, the green stablemate is $10 with a quantity of 2,000. And then the other stablemate is in that stablemate 5-pack, with the other stablemates we'll be voting on shortly. And that set of stablemates is $60, and there is 1,500 of them. So far, Kochab has a very strong lead. I mean, I guess I'm not too surprised because he is gorgeous. He is probably my favorite, I think, of the stablemate 5-pack set of stablemates. Also, if you guys want to hear the, well, the poll's about to end, so I'll read off Bentley and Cheesecake stuff in a minute. Let's first complete this poll. Alright, here you go, Kochab. You are moving on. And next up is 2 more stablemates from that stablemate set. A name I can't pronounce, Vahaya or something like that, versus Gale. And Servant for him said that it is outrageous that the 5-pack is 60 when the 10-pack last year was also 60. I will say I am really surprised that the 5-pack of stablemates was that much. I was expecting it to be like maybe $30, $35, maybe $40. So it was a little surprising that they raised the price on that. Like, I don't know. Hopefully the stablemates are just really well painted, maybe. My guess is that maybe they just put a little bit more time and effort into their paint jobs, and maybe that's why they're so expensive. But I mean, they're not... It's also like, if you do the math, they're not crazy expensive in a way, because they're like $12 each, somewhere around there, if you divide them up. Which I think is not too terribly bad, considering like the Stablemate Club models are $20 each plus shipping, is that right? Or are they $15 each plus shipping, so then they'd be $20. Whatever they are. There's something like that. Well, this is actually really interesting on the poll here. I was not expecting these results. I kind of thought Vahaya, however you say his name, was gonna win, but Gale has a little bit of a lead here. Oh my goodness, Gale, you looks like you're gonna make make the next one here. Oh, just by a couple votes though. Oh my goodness, that was pretty close. That was a pretty close one. Alrighty, Gale, you're moving on. And then the other two stablemates from the stablemate set are facing off now. Alright, I will go back to say what the quantities are for the other two store specials, since I mentioned I was going to do that. So Ben Ali, the Shenandoah store special, he is there's a quantity of 1,250 of him. I almost said he cost $1,000. There's a quantity of 1,250 of him, and he is $75. And then Fohabu, however you say his name, I have no idea, or Cheesecake, as he's better known, is going to be 1,000 of him, and he is going to be $75. And is there any other prices on things on here to mention? No, I think that's all of it. There's of course going to be other BreyerFest swag. There's 30 seconds left in the poll with Victory, however you say his name. So far, a pretty strong lead on him. He is pretty cool. Schwinn asked if I will be getting the 5-pack. I was thinking about it. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I am thinking about getting the 5-pack of stablemates. Especially because there are like a couple of them I really, really like, so I'm like, ooh, maybe I should just get it. Although I was not planning on spending that much for it, but that's okay. I do really want some of the stablemates there. But alright, Victory is moving on to the next round, but first we gotta vote on two prize models here. This is Fesh versus Cornwall. Fesh is the diorama contest prize model. There is 28 of him made. And then Cornwall is the best customs contest prize model, which there should be 5 or 6. No, wait, not 5 or 6. How many is it? 4 of him made? Something like that? 3 or 4 of him made. Oh, but I'm sorry I missed Madison, your comment. I'm scrolling up and looking for it here. The bad thing about these voting streams is that it does take up a lot of the chat, and then I miss a lot of things. Oh, I'm so sorry, Madison. You have a mild heat rash. Oh my goodness, that's no fun. Yeah, and I really wish you could get the plush. She is super duper adorable. Hopefully you'll be able to get him for fairly cheap, maybe on secondhand, or someone can pick him up for him, maybe for you. All right, so this is a pretty clear winner here. I guess I'm not too surprised that Cornwall is winning here. Alrighty, Cornwall, you're moving on. I'm seeing some questions in the chat. I'll try to answer real quickly. Anna asked, what's one horse breed you wish Breyer would make a model of? There was a Instagram question about this earlier, and I wasn't too sure. I think what I would really like right now is like a new Fjord model. But I'm not sure. It'd also be cool if they did like some other weird breed that they haven't done before. Alright, so this last voting for this kind of like models you haven't voted on yet is Breton versus Cilantro Surprise. Now this is going to be kind of a weird one. I almost didn't include the Cilantro Surprise, but I needed kind of another model to balance out the even number of stuff there. Chad Rabby, thank you so much for subscribing. So the surprise is going up so mystery surprise horse that we don't know anything about is going up against the little stablemate guy here. So this should be an interesting results. Fields of Heather asked, what is your most favorite model in your collection? I honestly have no idea. I'm eventually going to do a video where I try to figure that out. But as of right now, I don't know. There's so many that I love, it's hard to pick like a top favorite. I mean, I can probably pick like maybe my top 10 or so, but trying to pick a single one is going to be really, really tough. I'm seeing more people subscribing. Thank you, Ladybug Stables, Madison, and TK Equine. Thank you so much for subscribing. All right, the poll is over, and Solancha Surprise has won. And we'll be moving on, so I'm gonna have to make a poll for this next one, but next up is gonna be Cheesecake versus Top Gun. Let me make their little thing here. Alright, there we go. I think I know who's gonna win this one, but we'll see what happens. So far, I'm not too surprised on the poll results. There's still about 50 seconds left. I'm actually trying to pull up something here, that's why I'm quiet at the moment. Alright, 30 seconds left, but I think we have a pretty clear winner here. Horse Girl 10 asked, what is your favorite breed? My favorite breed is quarter horses. It's kind of hard to decide because I do love so many different breeds. But I generally say quarter horses because I work with them in real life and they're very versatile and cool. So I usually say the quarter horses. Alright, Cheesecake is going to be our winner here. He'll be moving on, and next up is going to be Mackenzie versus Kochab. Let me get their poll set up. Accidentally said Naw-Kinsey instead of Ma-Kinsey on here. And Kochab. Hopefully I'm not misspelling everything. Alright, there we go. This is gonna be interesting too. I actually don't know which way this poll's gonna go. It could go either way, I think. So far, Kochab has a pretty good lead, though. Oh, yep, he's still holding strong. And if you guys did not already know, Kochab here is based after North Star, the Saturday raffle model from last year. And North Star was on the Duende mold. He was super pretty. My mom was actually a really big fan of North Star. She really, really liked him. So I had put in some raffle tickets for him last year because, well, for myself, but also because she liked him so much, and I was like, I'll put some tickets in case we won. We obviously did not, but it was still really fun. I enjoy getting to see the BreyerFest raffles live in action at BreyerFest. And so far, Coach Ab is going to be the clear winner here. It looks like Mackenzie is kind of like halfway there, but not quite. King Sombra Forever suggested that Breyer should make a Caspian model. That would be really cool. Caspian, are they considered horses or ponies? Caspian horse or Caspian pony? I can't remember, but they're really neat. Alright, Coach Ab, you are moving on. Alright, and now we got two stablemates that are going to be matched up against each other. Give me a second here to make the poll for them. Alright, there we go. Hoping Madison has to leave, but thank you so much for joining, Madison. I hope you have a good night. Now this one I'm also really curious to see the results on. I do not know who's gonna win this one. I see another question of what's my favorite model, and I do not know. It's so hard to pick a single favorite. Ellen, oh my gosh, I am so bad at pronouncing everything. I'm so sorry. Elenod K, thank you so much for subscribing. I'm sorry, I'm awful at pronouncing everything. I guess I'll continue doing like random story time stuff, or like while we're voting here about these models. For the little victory guy is the mini-me version of the model whose name I'm not going to be able to pronounce. What was it? Quay Sarah. And oh, Anna M, thank you for subscribing. But the original raffle model was from BreyerFest 2015, and he was probably my favorite raffle model that year, and I can't remember if I actually bought raffle tickets or not, but I don't know. I haven't won any of the big BreyerFest raffles before, but I do love the raffle models and talking about them. But Gale is the winner. This is an interesting result. Pretty close call there, but Gale is going to be moving on. We're getting very close to the end here. Ooh, okay, this is going to be interesting. Let me make up the next poll here for Thorn Wall versus the surprise. And Clark Teskey, thank you for subscribing. Alrighty, here we go. The surprise model versus the best custom contest prize model. And if I haven't mentioned this, but the surprise, or not surprise, what am I saying? Oh my gosh, I don't know. Part of the issue here is I have a lot of stuff on my screens right now. I'm used to having just like Star Stable and the YouTube chat mostly like to focus on when I'm streaming, but right now I got so much going on my screen. It's just mixing me all up. But the Best Custom Contest finalists, they were contacted, and we know the finalists for each division. Someone actually posted an Instagram post. I think it was S Just a Dream Lover or something like that. Shared what each of the finalists were. There are some pretty awesome looking customs that made it into the finalists. And Breyer did say that the Best Custom Contest finalists will be posted on their website during BreyerFest as well. I'm assuming they're going to probably have some sort of page set up on BreyerFest where you can view those entries. And then they'll announce the winners on whenever they said they would announce them. Saturday, maybe? Alright, it looks like Cornwall's gonna win. This is interesting. I was not sure who would win. For a second there, I was wondering if the surprise would win, because the mystery of him or her is very fun. But Cornwall shall move on, and we're getting very close, but very, very close to the end here. And thank you, Edit Equestrian, for subscribing. So many subscribes today, oh my goodness. Okay, now we got Cheesecake versus Kochab. Let me get the poll set up. Maybe it's not Kochab. How do you say that? Is it Koshab? I have no idea. I am awful at pronouncing things. I also feel like I'm spelling his name wrong, but I don't think so. Am I? I could be. No, I'm spelling it right. It just looks weird. Alrighty, there we go. Cheesecake versus Kochab. Who would be the winner? Oh my goodness, here they come. I see the votes all of a sudden come in really fast in the chat. Oh my goodness. Cheesecake has definitely got a strong lead right now. I don't know if Kochab can catch up. Oh, did I spell cheesecake wrong? I probably did. Yes, I did. I'm sorry about that. Alright, so I have to ask, since there is so much popularity for cheesecake, how many of you guys are planning on getting cheesecake, either from BreyerFest or secondhand or what have you? I realize it's quiet because the music stopped again. It actually should be on repeat and stuff, but I forgot to change that. Alrighty, we got a clear winner here. It's gonna be Cheesecake. We're getting very close now to the end. Oh my goodness. Find out who the big winner is. Next up is going to be Gale versus Cornwall. Alright, the poll is up. Anna said it's funny how they're both blanket appies. That is true, they are both blanket appies. But which blanket appy is going to win is the question. Oh, I think I saw someone ask what's my favorite Spirit Riding Free song or something like that. And probably the main intro song. I'm not too like, well, I'm not like really familiar with the other ones as much. I've listened to them a few times, but I'm not... Like, I don't remember them as well as I do the other one. Although there is one I kind of remember. What is it that's, Oh, Oh gosh, I can't remember, but there's one that's on their YouTube channel and stuff is like a music video that is pretty catchy. I like that one a lot too, but I do not remember what it's called at the moment. So far, Cornwall is winning. Gale may be a racehorse, but Cornwall is taking the lead right now. McKenna asked, what is your favorite mid-year release? My favorite mid-year release is the Halloween horse, who I actually just ordered from Breyer. I don't know when he went for sale on their website, but I noticed this morning that he was for sale, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna buy him. So he is definitely my favorite of the mid-year releases, but I honestly like all of them. I'm gonna have to probably get a lot of them at some point, but I really wanted Apparition, so I went ahead and bought him. Cornwall here is gonna be the clear winner, and move on to the next round. Oh my goodness, is there? Oh, I think this is the second to last round. Oh my goodness gracious. So we have Cheesecake. Hopefully I don't misspell his name again, but you never know. Alrighty, here we go. Cheesecake versus Cornwall. Whoever wins will be going up against Fields of Heather. Now, when McKenna said something about their mom loves the Halloween horses, and my mom also loves the Halloween horses a lot. Christy also asked, I think, a favorite movie other than Spirit? Let me see. Yes, favorite horse movie that isn't Spirit. That is a good question. I'd probably say Flicka, maybe? The one from whenever it was, like the early 2000s with Keira Knightley. I really like that Flicka movie a lot. There's something about it, it gets me emotional. I don't normally get really emotional during movies, but that one like always gets to me. So I think that one's probably my second favorite horse movie, probably behind Spirit. Looks like Cheesecake is going to be the winner here, but there's still a little over 30 seconds left. Equestrian Nacho said, I think Breyer needs to make some epic Carmelo, Dappled Bays, and Dappled Grays on the Aquateki and Cantering Warm Blood molds. That would be awesome. I definitely look forward to seeing them do new colors on those molds. Chantel, is that how you pronounce her name? I'm so sorry if that's not how you pronounce it. They said their favorite horse movie besides Spirit are Black Beauty and Warhorse. Those are both very good as well. I love Black Beauty and Warhorse. And I realize here our poll is completed. Oh my gosh, Cheesecake is going to be moving on to the final round. This is it, guys. This is our final bracket here. You can see on the bottom there, Cheesecake and Fields of Heather. Let me make up our last poll then. Alright, this is it. This is it. The final matchup. Who shall be the champion of Battle of the Models? Will it be Fields of Heather or Cheesecake? Stormhoof said, I can't choose, and I feel you. It's hard to choose. These are both awesome models. I love both of them a lot. So far, Fields of Heather has a lead. I think it might end up being Fields of Heather. Still have a little bit more time left, but he's got a pretty good strong start here. Anna asked, what's your #1 most wanted Breyer model? Ooh, that's a hard question because there are quite a few of them out there I really like. I'd say for like ones that are probably going to be like unattainable for me, I really like the Forever Siege that was a live auction model last year. I also really like a model called Everglades who looks like an alligator from a Breyer Collector Club like event from a while ago. And there's also some ethereal models I really like as well. Like there's one called Showtime. There's only like 11 of him or something, but he would be really cool to have. I don't know, probably like a tie between those 3 models maybe. Well, this is it though on the poll. Oh my goodness, 88 votes, and the final victor with the 62% vote, and Cheesecake got 35% of the vote, is Fields of Heather. Oh my goodness. He is the reigning champion now of Battle of the Breyers. And here you guys can kind of see our bracket of all the choices. I'm sorry, it's like crazy small. I wish they would somehow make this bigger, but this, so we had Bellano Castle RM. He made it pretty far into it here. But Fields of Heather, there's his little streamline of wins right there. And there's Ash. Ash made it kind of far. The Marin Foal, Bridget and Beltane made it pretty far. They almost got there. And on the other side, we can see our long line of Cheesecake almost winning. And the one guy, Coachab here, made it pretty far as well. So did Gale. And then down there, Cornwall made it really far. Actually, I'm surprised Cornwall got as far as he did. But I think it might also partially be like how the different matchups ended up being. But this was really fun and interesting, guys. Oh my gosh, this was super fun. And hold on, it's wanting me to save it now. Save the bracket? Yes, we want to save the bracket results here. There we go. Battle of... You guys can't see it. Hold on. Let me take the one thing off here. Since we got all the voting done. There we go. Battle of the Models. Results. We will save that. Oh, maybe I'll try to zoom out here so you guys can see this a little better. Maybe? It's a little difficult to work with this... with this thing. It makes it tricky here. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna try and move this so we can see it a little better. Kind of. Sorry, it's like all over the place. And it's like really big on my page, but is this gonna... I'm sorry, I don't know. It's not an easy way to show it, but the point of this is that Fields of Heather here is the champion. Oh my goodness. And this was so much fun. I thank you guys so much for joining me in doing this. This was kind of a new thing, and I wasn't entirely sure it was gonna work because of my previous issues with the cloud bot and stuff. I'm seeing Anna asked if I could stay to answer some questions. If you guys want me to do like another few minutes to stay on to answer questions, we could do that before we end the stream. So you guys can go ahead and start entering your questions. And I'll switch the screens here to this one maybe. Alright, Equine E said, what's your favorite horse color? I think it's a tie between Gruyot, however you say it, I think it's Gruyot, and Splash Pintos. I like both those colors a lot. Gizmo said it's 1 a.m. for them, so they have to go. Oh my gosh, Gizmo. Well, thank you so much for joining. I'm sorry it's so late for where you're at. And I'll try to go through these questions fairly quickly here. Alright, Anna asked, what is your favorite star stable horse you have? That one's also really tricky. I have quite a few favorites. I actually did a video of my, ranking all my star stable horses, and pretty much all of them in that top tier I ended up ranking are my favorites, which include mostly different wild horses, the color-changing ones. So, those, and also, the Lusitano I really like. It's hard to pick because there's so many cool ones. And oh my gosh, this is gonna be difficult to catch up. Okay, Hammond asked about when the holiday horse will be released. Normally they release it during BreyerFest. I don't know if they'll release it online during BreyerFest this year or not, but maybe they will. If not, it probably will end up coming out within the next month or so, I'm guessing. I don't know for sure, but usually that's around the time frame they release them. And JD, I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce your name. I'm so sorry. I'm terrible at pronouncing things. Asked, since Breyer showed all the live auction models, who do you think the surprise horse is? I do think it's still going to be my top guess, which is Vallegro, because they haven't used him at all in the live auction, so I think he still has a very strong chance of being it. Also Cigar. Cigar is pretty high up on my list. And yes, I did do the Crystal Horse. He was when was he? He was he went up against the Plush whenever we did the matchup of him and the Plush. He's on the picture you can't hardly see him, so maybe that's why you guys don't remember him being on there. He's invisible on the picture pretty much. Michaela asked, what's the reason you started collecting Breyers? I just really liked horses, and I was already collecting kind of Schleich horses, and I had mini Winnies too, and just different model horses. So I just started collecting them because I loved horses, and YouTube actually did have an influence on that as well, because I saw other people posting Schleich and horse movies and collection stuff, and I was like, oh, that's so cool, I want to get into that, and that's pretty much what started it. Horses and YouTube, basically. Cody My Pony 14 asked, if BreyerFest wasn't canceled, what would you be doing right now? That's a good question. Right now, I would be at the Clarion, probably either resting or shopping around a bit. And, oh my gosh, my chat thing keeps getting messed up here. Tomorrow, Patty Wagon, I think, is asking what tomorrow's stream is. It's going to be a Throwback Thursday stream. It's going to be pretty chill. We're just going to be watching some BreyerFest experience videos from the past and commenting on them. Pegasus Studios asked, what culture are you most interested in? Oh, that's an interesting question. I really, really like Native American culture. I'm really, really interested in their history and their regalia and everything. I think is amazing. So I'm definitely interested a lot in that. And Elened K, I'm so sorry if I pronounced your name wrong, asked, where do you like to get your Breyer models secondhand? I like to get them from BreyerFest, honestly. I really like getting them from the Clarion, because it's the ultimate, Breyer model horse shopping experience, and it's easy to find what you want there a lot of times. But I also do get them sometimes on eBay and once in a great while Instagram and Facebook and places like that as well. Schwinn asked, who is your rarest Breyer model? My rarest Breyer model is... Who is it again? It's my Diorama Contest prize model, actually. Win Placer Show from BreyerFest 2018. There is only 28 made of him. which makes him my rarest Breyer model. Breyer Poet said, have you seen the Leopard Appy Roxy auction model? I'm in love, but dying inside because I can't afford to add her to my conga. Yeah, she is really pretty. I was surprised to see her. She looks like she's a custom or something. She's so cool. But the live auction models are also way out of my price range. But it'll be fun to see those auctions this weekend. TK Equine asked a question which I kind of already answered, which is, do you have a rare Breyer? I do have quite a few rare Breyers now, not like, well, some of them are pretty rare, but not like some crazy rare ones that I've seen other people own. But yes, I have the Diorama Contest prize model from 2018. I have a Costume Contest prize model from 2015. I have the Pinto Diana from last year, 2019, although I'm not entirely sure how long she's going to be staying with me. But, and also the Seattle Soray models I got are pretty rare. And they also asked if they can have a shout-out. Well, shout out to TK Equine. McKenna asked, do you have any models on the Loping Quarter Horse? I'm assuming, which one is the Loping Quarter Horse? If you mean Dundee, then yes, I do. Is that what his name is? Hold on, let me look real quickly, because I do not know. Because I know some of the mold names have multiple names, and then I don't always keep up with, like, what their, like, Breyer given name is. Oh no, he's called the Australian Stock Horse, so who's the Loping... Oh, that's Latigo. Okay, I didn't know what his other name was. Yes, I do have models on the Latigo mold. I have a couple of them, and I really like that mold. I think it's really cool. Equine asked, is the Premier Club worth it? That's a good question, and I think it kind of depends on how much you're willing to spend and how much you like the models. I'd say if you... I think if you can, like, afford them fairly, like, if you can afford them, then I'd say maybe go for it if you really like them. But if you kind of have a little trouble affording them, then maybe wait and find them secondhand, because sometimes you can still find them secondhand about their same price. So that way you pay for just the ones that you really, really want, instead of just all three of them, and two of them you don't know what they are yet. But I think it really depends. I've only been in the Premier Club once, but I really liked it. And I wanted to be in it again this year, but just didn't have the extra money really lying around for it. Kay asked, do you like thoroughbreds? I do like thoroughbreds. They're very cool. I there was one thoroughbred I used to ride at one of the barns I used to ride at. Actually, I ride at there now, but I ride with, like, a different trainer. Anyway, I'm so sorry. These are a lot of questions. I'm gonna try and lightning fast go through them here. King Samba Forever said that Caspians are considered horses. Okay, I thought they were kind of like horse considered for some reason. That's very cool. And Hannah asked where we can see the best customs finalists now. I've seen some posts about them on Facebook and also Instagram. I think it's Just a Dream Lover on Instagram. If you look her up, I think she has posted all of them recently on her Instagram. And Macy asks, is it possible a Zippo Pine Bar could be a Tractor Supply horse or a holiday horse? It won't be the holiday horse this year because the 2020 holiday horse is a Shenandoah. But, I mean, it could be for another year. It also very well could be a Tractor Supply horse this year. We don't know yet. But I could definitely see that happening. Oh my gosh, I'm very sorry. I'm, like, way behind on the chat here. Okay. I answered some of these questions already. And, Kelly asks any recommendations for good shows to go to or any good places to buy secondhand models. I really don't know on the shows because I only know, like, the shows that are in my own region, so it's hard to say, like, for shows across the country and stuff. But definitely, like, look for Facebook groups and check on the NAMSHA website for live model horse shows. I know there's not really probably going on right now, but when they start having them again, keep an eye out, mostly like on Facebook and the NAMSHA website to see what pops up in your area. And for secondhand models, I kind of already, I think, answered that. I love the Clarion for secondhand models. I also find them just on other places sometimes, like Facebook, Instagram, eBay. I know a lot of people have been using Mercari, that new kind of app, Mercari, a lot. I have not really used it, but I know people are selling models on there. And the video tomorrow is going to be a Throwback Thursday stream. Actually, I have the thing for it right here. Whoops. I can pull it up. Hold on. Hold on. Pressing all the wrong buttons. And where'd it go? Here it is. So tomorrow's stream is going to be a Throwback Thursday stream. We're just going to be chilling and hanging out and watching some experience videos. And I'll be commentating on them, and when we go through my own experience videos, I'll probably try to add some like extra random stories about them that I haven't talked about in other videos and stuff. Kahaya, I'm so sorry if that's not how you pronounce your name. Yes, what country do you want to visit? Greetings from the Netherlands. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. The Netherlands sounds so cool. I would really like to visit Germany and... oh, what's that other country I was thinking about recently? Just kind of Europe in general would be so cool to visit. Actually, I would like to visit Australia too, even though Australia kind of terrifies me with all like the weird crazy bugs and stuff you Australians got going down there. I would really like to visit Australia too. That'd be really neat. Fields of Heather asked, where do you get a storm watch? I wish I knew. You could originally buy them from the artist Sarah Mink, but she hasn't sold any copies of it in like a really long time, I don't think. So I have no idea where you'd get one, just like secondhand somehow. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, my chat's like going all over the place here. And I'm trying to speed run here. River Strike asked, who is your first traditional? My first traditional is the Black Foundation Stallion. And, well, technically, I technically had quite a few first ones because my mom just gave me a bunch of vintage ones she had. But he's like the one that always stood out to me, so I consider him my first traditional. TK Equine asked, oldest Breyer I have. I don't even know, actually. Oh, wait, actually, maybe I do know. I do have some of the Palomino Western horses that were, I think, were those from the 50s? Oh my goodness, I don't know. But I don't know if they actually came from the 50s because they've been around for a long time, but I think I have stuff from the 70s at least, for sure. I don't know, I might have models in my collection that are from like the 60s, but or 50s and 60s, but I really don't know for sure. And Anna asked if I can find them in Star Stable. I can't right now, but whenever I do another Star Stable live stream, I'll try to friend everybody and stuff. And Elska said, since you've done both, do you like driving to Kentucky or flying better? Ooh, that's a good question, and it's hard because I like doing both a lot. I actually really like flying, and it takes a lot less time, which is nice. But I also really love road trips and driving and going to new places and stuff. So I'd probably have to say driving to Kentucky's been my favorite so far. But I've really enjoyed both experiences of traveling. King Somber Forever asks, do you watch the series Heartland? Yes, I do, and I eventually need to do like a video where I talk about it and review it, but I haven't gotten around to it. Someday I will, but I do really love Heartland. Equine said Breyer should do more horses on the Boomerang mold. I agree. They should definitely do some more models on him. Hannah asked, what is your favorite traditional Breyer mold? That is going to be the Foundation Stallion, since he was the one model I just mentioned. I've grown a soft spot for that mold because of having him as a child and such. And Schwinn asked, do you like the Sage Raffle model? And I'm guessing you mean the auction model. And yes, I do like her. The purple and black one, I think she's very cool. It is kind of hard to see her, like, design on there, because she has, like, the same designs as Nevermore, but I think she's very pretty, and I do like purple and stuff, so I like her. And also, hello, Riley. And, shout out to Anna M. And yes, everyone's saying Latigo from earlier when I couldn't remember the name of that mold. Or couldn't remember, I didn't know what was going on. I don't know. And Sarah, yes, I will try to get on Snups after the stream. And Breyer Poet said, you might not keep your Pinto Diana. If I had her, she would stay in a glass box and will never be sold. Yes, I am considering selling her. As much as I love her, I kind of need the money for other stuff is the only issue. If she wasn't, like, worth a lot, I would definitely keep her, but because she is worth so much, I am considering selling her at some point. Primarily to help pay for things like camera equipment and stuff. Alright, I think I'm trying to catch up on everybody. I think I hopefully got everybody here. Lindsay asked, do you wish Breyer made a Kelpie for Celtic Fling? I know they kind of did, sort of, with the crystal, but it would have been really cool if they had some sort of Kelpie thing. Like, maybe the decorator being a Kelpie would have been really cool. And Equine E asked, I really want a Pearly model. How do you get yours? For from the Chalky and Pearly video. You can probably find maybe someone for sale on eBay, but you mostly just have to keep an eye out for them. Like, since they're vintage, you have to just find them secondhand and look for a Pearly one or a Chalky one. I was lucky enough to find my one Pearly horse at an antique mall, and because I read up about Pearlies and Chalkies beforehand, I knew immediately when I saw that model that it was not a normal Breyer model and had the neat Pearly plastic stuff going on with it. And Fields of Heather asks, is it likely to get a Fields of Heather secondhand? Yes, it is definitely possible to get one secondhand, but they are probably going to be crazy expensive. I don't even know. I don't know how high they're going to go, but they'll definitely be expensive. Alright, so that looks like about all the questions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed that quick Q&A session. I do actually have something else I gotta do in a little bit here. So we'll have to end the live stream. But thank you guys so much for joining and doing this. This was so much fun. Oh my goodness. And yeah, it was a really fun. Don't forget to tune in tomorrow if you want to hang out for the BreyerFest throwback stream. And I don't have the image for it, but I do also have a video coming out tomorrow morning that kind of relates to the BreyerFest throwback theme, and I've already kind of talked about it and stuff, but that'll be coming out tomorrow morning, and then the throwback stream will be later. And I see a couple more quick questions here. Servant asked, for someone with a budget of less than 100, does it make more sense to get Cheesecake or Green Man? I'd say to maybe get... I mean, if you want a lot of other models besides Green Man, like the souvenir stuff and whatnot, then I'd say maybe go for that. But if you really want Cheesecake, then I'd maybe suggest getting him, because he is pretty popular and stuff too. So you might wanna get him while you can. Horse Skull 10, what is your opinion on Tennessee Walkers? Oh my gosh, I love Tennessee Walkers. My friend actually has a Tennessee Walker, and I've ridden him a couple of times way back when. Oh my goodness, it was a long time ago now. But I like them. They're really neat horses. And Robert asked, where do you sell some of your horses? I mostly sell them at BreyerFest, honestly. I sometimes have sold them on eBay and on Facebook and model horse sales pages and stuff like that. But the majority of them I'm planning on selling at BreyerFest, just because it's a little bit easier. And because I want to make sure my Clarion room has a lot of stuff for sale and whatnot. And Fields of Heather asked, did you already do the traditional giveaway? No, it is still going on, and it won't be until Monday or Tuesday next week. I will pick a winner and announce it. Schwinn asked, could you sign the box of the traditional giveaway? I definitely could. Whoever ends up winning, I will ask them if they would like me to sign it, and I definitely will. Alright, but that is gonna do it for this live stream. Thank you guys so much for, again, I'm sorry I keep doing prolonged outros here. But thank you guys again so much for joining. This was a lot of fun. And I'll be contacting the giveaway winners a little bit later today. And I hope you all have just have an awesome rest of your day. And maybe I'll see some of you guys tomorrow. And if not, I hope you all have a super awesome BreyerFest weekend and all of that good stuff. So goodbye, everybody.